making fun of our campaign.
Well, I know I am.
Speaking of making fun of our campaign. Last time on Wildemount, Rosen's sick. You managed to find out more about the disease that's been affecting this this town of Palebank. You went to a cave known as Croaker Cave, full of dangerous ice frogs and bandits, and confronted the dwarf thief that helped rob the curiosity shop. Discover, like her sister, she was also affected by this strange curse that turns people into ice statues. And she gave you a name for it. It's known as Frigid Woe. And you learned that the source was a cracked vial from the ruins of Islecross. From some ruins in Islecross. And when she was infected, she needed some quick money to get to the major city to help find a cure, so she sold the other vial, or she sold the cracked vial to a family of traveling merchants that were heading towards town. After conversing with her, promising that you would find a cure for her, traveled to the bar of the Jolly Dwarf, found this family, and learned that they've all been in contact with this vial of Frigid Woe. And a couple days later, you do learn that they have been infected as well, and have approximately 90 days before they turn into, or 90 or 60, I think it's 60 days before they turn into an ice statue.
Yeah, one was 60, one was 20. The sisters were 20, I believe.
Yeah, they're really don't have much time. The town leader, Elro, said he chartered a ship to take you across the sea into Islecross to discover a antidote that he read about in one of the tomes for Frigid Woe. A pale white liquid in a golden vial that's been known to cure the curse. But he gave you some information when you arrived.
Very importantly, Mortimus might have a new apprentice in one of those, 8-year-old tiefling girls.
So you have to survive, so you can train her.
My life mission, my death mission.
Yeah.
I don't want her to be Undertaker. I want her to be Mayor. She's the best.
She can be both. Why not? There's 2 sisters. You get one, I'll get the other.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Double Mayor.
Double Mayor. I want double Mayor on my desk by Monday.
You also all leveled up to level 2. You haven't done that yet.
Yay.
So, the ship you'll be sailing on is known as the Ramirez, operated by some of the town bodyguards known as the Glass Blades, which Mordan, you are a member of. The outpost you're being taken to is called Okay, the outpost you're going to be taken to is called Cyrinla. Sorry. On the outpost on the island of Foreign, which is Islecross's largest island. Once there, Elrose suggested you could talk to a dwarf called Orvo Mustave, which was a friend of the dwarf that died. I don't recall his name right now. Ergon. He went on numerous expeditions into the wilds of Islecross with Ergon with. There's also a dwarf known as the buyer, not the seller, who has a way to transport the antidote directly to Palebank Village once you find it. So once you arrive back to the outposts, you can immediately cure those affected without traveling back. So before you guys leave, was there anything Is there anything you want to do?
Do we want to share as players what we picked for level 2?
That sounds great.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I'm a fighter, so all I got was
I got a reckless attack.
Yeah. I got second wind.
Yes. So
I got
obviously
more
with
healing.
So,
with
Mark,
Fernando,
what did you end
Fernando's
up
a new-
picking?
I did get something. I got evocations, which are basically just side things that a warlock can get. I completely forgot what I got. Where are my things? I picked Eyes of the Runekeeper, so I can read all writing, because we're going to some ancient, apothecary. I want to make sure we can read the, ingredients to the bottles we find. And Agonizing Blast, where I can add my Eldritch Blast adds more damage to the hit.
It's like the warlock being like, so what do you guys get? It's like, nothing, we're not a warlock. Well, I got all these interesting choices.
So, Fernando, the most characters at level 2 still get just static things. It'll either be more spells or an ability that is they can't choose from, but generally this is fighters can basically make take a second action on a turn, and reckless attack is that you can give yourself advantage while also taking advantage against you for being attacked, and that's what barbarians get. So we're all familiar with these. These are probably new to you. Welcome to D&D.
Yep. If you look on your class features, you got your channel divinity, which I believe is
Yes, which I'm excited for.
yeah,
yes.
which is like is like a pool of hit points that you can heal people.
Yep. The preserve life, which I'm excited to share with everybody in times of this is not good.
What does that do?
I can choose anybody within 30 feet of me and divide those 10 hit points among them to heal them.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
This is really good when everybody else goes down and you're like, I get everybody up at once.
Exactly.
Like a mass heal.
Yeah. Low level mass heal. Alright, so to get into character. I guess I don't have any money. Did we got like 200 gold from we got like 25 gold.
100 gold
100.
pieces. So
It was 25 each.
yeah.
I guess I didn't add that to my there it is. I was looking at my other character.
Why do I have 90 hit points?
Yeah, I don't know too much of many things to bring with me. I'll probably dig up some dirt and put it in a bag, pouch, just to bring it with me.
Just to taste and snack on from time to
Oh, a
time.
little bit. Yeah, I'll keep my
Might want to
fruit
buy
from
like
there.
maybe an extra
Fresh.
healing potion. Pull your money
I-
together.
I generally don't like going on two ships because they don't have burial at sea isn't really a burial. He starts going on to this like the pedanticness of that and kind of like a Frankenstein versus Frankenstein's monster about the difference of it.
And I'm like, okay, Morty, like we'll get you back on dirt land soon enough.
Right. Yes.
This is like the opposite of Calzy, who just loved boats. Couldn't wait to get
Probably
on a boat.
around now. Mordan comes back from doing his shopping. You can see like a grappling hook, crowbar, just several assortments of extra like adventuring gear or spelunking sticking out of his backpack.
Did you
I
get that
approach-
split armor? That splint armor?
Yes, that's been added to it.
Yeah.
I approach you and like cling my grappling hook with yours, and I'm like, great choice.
No, you're stuck together.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I-
That's not a
You
problem.
had to actively do that too, given that there's about 2.5 feet of difference between us.
You know, a healing potion or two is a great idea for me, but I don't know where I would get one around town.
Oh, a healing potion. Just exactly how much money do you think we have?
Healing
I
potion
think we
will
have
be
enough.
will be 50 gold pieces if you want one.
I think
Yeah, exactly.
using math, I think we have
Oh.
enough for exactly 2 healing potions, Mordan.
But you guys want to? I could ask you to help for help, but it
I would
seems you
be-
kind of want to keep your money.
I would be honored if you would take a healing potion.
I think you've
Might use
only
my
used
bleed
one so
advice.
far.
Oh, that's right. We all started with 1.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
think
probably all
Karl
good.
drank one in that first battle.
Oh, I definitely did
Yeah.
because I was about to die.
Yeah. I think it's okay if you don't have one because you can get people up by other means.
Yes.
However, we can't get you up.
You may want to probably buy a healer's kit. That can be useful.
He already started with 1. We
Oh,
sent him up with
yeah,
that.
I
Yeah,
got one. Yeah.
because he has the healer feat, so he's a medic.
He has
Useful.
like one of those big dogs with the barrel on his collar.
Yeah, Saint
Well,
Bernard.
His
Well,
name is
Brandy.
Larry. I love
He'll
him.
be a cool ranger class. Have like a like a Saint Bernard pet that can heal people.
Great, and he's always happy all the time.
Path of the good boy.
Yeah.
Well, you could also have one and then have like a halfling or something ride on top its back.
Have a
And
cavalier.
you would finally be able to play a cavalier.
Yes, I do want to do that at some point. I want to. I'll buy something with my 1 silver because I don't like having silver. What is 1 silver?
Oh yeah, I hate having loose change in my pockets.
FYI,
I will-
we are at C now. It appears.
Oh, well, if you're not done yet, I'll go back.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. Whoa, we're going on
It's a short
a ship.
voyage.
The hell's a hoopak? It's a
Any
weapon.
bets as to how long until it sinks?
A week.
How much for a folding boat?
Probably more than
I'll
silver.
buy another flask of oil.
Any boat can fold so long as the shipwright sucks.
Do you get seasick, Mordan?
Depends on how much I drink.
I honestly, as you being a dwarf, I don't know if you need to have more to be seasick or less to be seasick.
Less.
Let's find out.
I bet yes. I bet less.
Nat, have you ever seen an ocean before? I mean, before
Yes.
coming here.
No, I have actually. Yes.
Underground.
No, as soon as that was the first thing that I saw whenever I came out from the underground. I remember it vividly. I stepped out and it was storming, awful storm, and off in the distance I could see lightning coming down over the sea.
What did you think that was? I'm assuming you've never seen weather before then.
No, I was fucking terrified. I thought I was gonna die. But
Yeah.
no, it kind of, she like shifts a little bit. She like crosses her arms. Kind of spoke to me, I guess. I don't know. Since then, I've felt comfort.
Great inspiration. Emotional inspiration. First time seeing
Yeah.
lightning.
And it kind of, I don't know.
The music got really gentle.
It did.
did.
Did anybody else hear that? It was so
Yeah.
bizarre.
I have,
It's
and
the
I'm
soothing
crying a
sound of
little
the
bit.
sea.
Yeah, I don't know. Some sort of storm lord or something spoke to me. Anyway, it's not important.
Uh,
But I do know what weather is. I do know what the sea is. Never been on the sea, but I've seen it. I've seen it.
I'm glad you have.
why did you put emphasis on seen?
It's a pun. It's a joke. I've only learned what those are very recently, so it wasn't very good. I'm sorry.
I know what
It's
weather
no,
is, but
it's
we don't have jokes.
Yeah, we don't have jokes.
Very
It
serious.
only makes sense in Elvish.
Yeah, it doesn't translate very well.
do you have some sort of weird like underground equivalent to weather or something that we don't see up on the surface?
No. Yeah, I mean, you might get like the occasional like, I'm totally out of character pulling this out of my ass. You might get the occasional like spore storm. That's what we called them anyway.
Oh.
Just like if all once because
Tornado.
Spornadoes.
Tornado!
Don't give the asylum any ideas, Joey.
Just all the fungi and whatnot would just kind of release its spores, and
Oh, that's got.
it's very. There's so many down there, right? So it got very heavy.
It's
so
this
we just
little
call them
Mike did
spore
spinning
storms.
really fast. And all the spores.
Why can I imagine like an F5 Spornado has ice frogs in it? Just
Oh
like
my god. But yeah. Other than that, no. It's dark always.
We made movies
miserable.
about it and everything.
Always dark. It's always dank.
How did you adjust to the light?
It was very hard. I had to wear like a band over my face for a very long time. So
That's why I wear-
bright.
That's why I wear this hat.
I mean, look
keeps-
at my eyes more. And like she like looked like her eyes are already naturally very wide, but
Yeah,
like if you
yeah.
look at them and it's like they're just these
like-
big black eyes of like
Like
swirling.
field mice, like
Oh.
not turtle eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if anybody has seen the Dark Crystal
Oh, yeah.
show, the Netflix one, she's literally based off of Deet. So
Oh, I love Deet so much.
yeah, that's who she's based off of.
Oh, I
kind
need
of,
to
so-
watch that show again and then lament the fact that they canceled it.
I've been tempted to make a paladin based off the one in there.
Yes. Oh my
Or
god.
whatever.
But yeah, that is based off. Of
Your eyes remind me of the deepest holes I've ever dug.
Well, that was kind of romantic.
I know. I was
Yeah.
kind of
Oh, we're not-
confusingly romantic.
I mean,
Are you
we
trying to
we
flirt
had
with me more?
we had to
I give it a
bury these
boring
people.
knot.
We had to bury these folks vertically, so I had to dig really deep holes.
Face.
I still can't tell if that like that's gonna like look
You-
at Karl, like between Karl and Mordan, like is he trying to flirt with me there?
I don't. He's just talking about 6 feet vertical instead of 6 feet under. I'm ready to get on the boat.
Oh, I
Oh,
meant this is
God,
happening
already.
during the 9-day journey.
Oh, Joey.
Oh God, Joey, you've got some bad weather there.
You've gone warforged.
Was that... Oh, did it go
Oh, yeah, you're
live?
good now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good now.
Oh no, it's the 9 o'clock internet striking again.
No, that hasn't happened in a long time. But this, for some reason, this mic I got,
Oh.
it's like I'm back in early podcasting days where I look robotic all the time.
Anyway,
So it's a 9-day journey to Islecross. So you guys have a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
And a lot to not flirt about, right, Mortimus?
It turns out we used up all of our dialogue before we even got on the boat.
no, I have lots of
Otherwise.
ideas.
Can we retro correct? And that last conversation lasted 6 days.
No, I have more. If Joey's letting me role play in
Go
a
for it.
Joey game, I want to role play in a Joey game. God
Go for
damn it! At one point, doesn't matter what day of the week that they're on the boat. That
Tuesday.
will like I imagine that they're like kind of just all hanging around up top, watching. So, Karl. She'll like walk
Yes.
right up to him and just kind of like nudge her elbow into his side. Where you from?
I'm from a long ways away.
Oh, me too. Whereabouts?
Last it's tough to remember, really, as to
It's where it's warm, not
it's
freezing.
where the last place I was Absalon, the great city, and we were talking about if we'd been at sea. It took me 4 ships to get to the Pale Bank from there, but yeah, I must say I I don't remember much from back then, but just that
Why?
it was warmer, much warmer.
What do you mean you don't remember? How do you not remember where you're from?
In a battle,
Oh, did you hit your head?
yeah, I was
Oh.
smacked real hard by this very moody tiefling,
So,
and
right.
and yeah, just flat out. I hear the term is amnesia.
Hmm.
I assume it's some romantic language word. But
Doesn't sound common to me.
it sounds very common. back where there's warmer climate people, you know.
So, how do you know? I mean, if you can't remember where you're from, even, how do you know your name's actually Karl?
It's what someone started calling me one day, and I kind of liked it. And then
Oh.
and then just easy, simple, fairly memorable. And then when one person told me, "Hey, Karl, get over here," and I was like, "That's not my name, but I don't remember my name, so."
Oh, so it actually isn't. Oh. Oh.
But honestly, it's been so many years now that at this point, you know, I dig it. I really like it. So I really have it is me, and I am the name, and I am. So
I guess so.
yeah.
I can't really. I mean, I've known you for like a week, maybe.
Has it really
But-
been a week? All that
Yes.
happened?
Most
I
of it's
think
been on a boat.
and then has it really been 3 days? All that happened on land?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But you don't. I couldn't
Oh my
imagine you as
stars.
anything other than a Karl. I guess.
Yeah.
You look like a Karl.
You look. You look like a Karl.
You're not the first
God,
person to
Mark.
tell me that.
Why did you have to use that image?
I'll hide it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
That's the tiefling who hit me.
Looks like he's from space.
Oh, I
So
remember-
weird. It's like I
remember
feel
that.
like I've seen that image in another world.
He had a
another
very
time.
unfortunate face.
Like, I find, maybe I shouldn't. I'm not saying this to be rude.
And then, well, the little chuckle before saying that sort of
I feel like
has me on edge a little.
there are a lot of people who are very unfortunate faces. Like just naturally, like they're just born homely.
At that point, you see Mortimus walk by and he goes, "Hello," and just continues going.
And then I sort of whisper and go, "Did you meet him?"
That, to be fair, I don't think I've ever like gotten a good look at his face without the hat.
I stand up and I approach Mortimus, just give him a look, and then I'm like,
Hi.
Can I borrow your hat for a moment?
But why? It's not very sunny out. We're right in the shade of the of the sails.
I remove his hat for like 2 seconds and then put it back on.
Can I request a contest, a rolling contest?
Boo!
I have this
I've
feeling
got-
now that if you remove his hat, you'll see his brain.
I have a feeling of it.
But in those 2 seconds, I go and then put it back on. if that
I
happens,
can't
but
unsee.
I can't unsee.
Can I have you roll a dexterity check or an initiative? I rolled real crap. You're probably gonna get this.
Yeah, either roll athletics or acrobatics.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Let's see.
I got a +1, so it'll be a 9 for me.
Oh, I got
Oh.
a nat 1.
You grab the hat, but you accidentally like pull it down, so it's even now further on Mortimus's head. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna take forever to get
Oh,
off."
contest of champions here.
And I look down and I make sure your nose isn't obstructed, and I'm like, all right, you're good.
Yeah, okay, all right. Just point me in the direction of the way down to the lower deck.
Just keep walking and you'll.
Okay,
Yeah, I kind of like just move him a little to the right, and I'm like, that
all right,
way.
there we go. Okay,
10
thank you.
15 paces that way.
Okay, 15 paces later, you hear a sploosh.
Oh no. I walk back and sit down next to Ned, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I tried.
Oh, you didn't see it. I'll have to
No,
like sneak into his room while he's sleeping or something.
I mean, more power
Does
to
he
you if you're able to come in. I mean, I'm sure he works with enough people who are sleeping the big sleep that I'm sure at least he's adopted some of those techniques in order to sleep himself.
He's probably seen some really messed up people.
I know. I don't want to
Like-
ask.
Half the face is missing, eyeballs out,
Like
maggots on the face and nose, and like, ugh,
like a foot tall,
ugh.
like ice frog, like swallowing half of them still.
Ew.
Like, yeah, I'm sure he's had to build some very awkward coffins.
Like, what if somebody got like all they had left was like a leg? Do you think he just had to make a very small coffin for the leg?
No, I figured a shoebox will do.
Oh, that's true, I suppose.
Oh,
Maybe fit it in a footlocker.
Foot Locker.
Fantasy Foot Locker's my favorite shoe store.
But it's always a little too expensive.
I don't know. There's something off about him, Like, not in a bad way. I trust him with my life, with my unlife. But there's something about him. I
He
think he's
sits in
really
the corner cackling at the ocean.
It's just something weird about him.
Mortimus, why would you cackle at the ocean out of
So
curiosity?
you see him basically take his dirt and throw it on the ship's deck, and then just try and dig at it a little bit with a shovel. It's like getting homesick. Ugh.
Oh god, John.
Do you need to perform a fake autopsy, Mo?
No, I don't do autopsies.
Oh, you
dig
just buried.
graves.
Oh.
I'm not a mortician. I guess you can. The name is confusing, but you can tell the difference because one is my name and one is a job.
You think I know what a mortician does?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. Do you know what a net is?
Yes.
Do you have a net?
Used to.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's where I got my name from. That's what I was named after. Was a net.
I look behind Net and me and just find a net and just grab it really quickly and like shove it in your hands. Like, here.
Ah, my net.
Now I have a net.
Do you know how to use those?
Yeah, you catch things with them.
Yeah, but do you know how to use them to catch things?
Yes.
You know what they're for. It's different. All right, well, catch something. Show me.
There's nothing. Wow, in the middle of the sea. There's nothing to catch. Oh, there's fish in there.
There is fish, dolphins, everything.
This is a very small net for a very large fish, and I
All
don't.
right.
I'm not as tall as you. I'm not 1 billion feet tall like you and Karl.
Look, most of that's the hat.
Not for me.
And you're hunched.
And you're old.
How do you expect me to catch something when I'm all of 5 feet tall?
I don't know. I thought you had.
And we're like
underground.
30 feet above the ocean top.
Well, we should probably not be on the aft castle if we want to be closer to the ocean, but it's nice back here.
Look at this guy. He knows all the parts of his ship. What a nerd.
Maritime Mortimus over here, am I right?
Oh, that was a good one. I like that.
Mordan starts to
Mordan!
cry.
Mordan,
No,
come here.
no. Okay.
Mordan!
What?
Mordan.
Oh, Mordan.
Morden, not
Oh,
Mort.
okay. I see. I'm not wanted here. I'll go back to my aft castle.
We're bullying Morty. Do you wanna join in?
Now I feel.
Always.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the little people here love to make fun of him, and now I feel a little bad.
No, don't feel bad. It's how I don't know. I think it's how people show that they appreciate each other. I don't know. People above
Really?
ground are very bizarre. And I don't mean like above
I
ground
know.
as in still alive.
I mean, I miss the ground.
I don't. I mean, I miss putting my feet on ground, but I don't miss being under it.
What did you do with the bodies that you had to bury underground? Did you like have to dig them into the ceiling? Is it like a weird like upside down world?
No, there's still like
No.
it's a cave system. There's still things underground that the crust of the world goes very far down.
I just thought it might be kind of whimsical, like the Feywild.
No,
Now Mortimus looks disappointed.
Yeah.
we mostly just set them on fire. But, I mean,
Honestly,
elves live for a very long time, so I've only seen like 2 people die in my whole life. Like, in my
we
whole
killed
time
4
underground.
people.
My
Yeah,
whole
we killed
time
4 people
underground. I
yesterday.
meant. Yeah, this is
A
set a
lot,
record.
a lot more once I got above ground.
That got quadruple the second you went above ground.
No, I've killed more people since coming above ground. They're just the 4 people that we've come across today or past week. But
That sun is a bad influence.
it really is. Things are a lot more peaceful. Well, they are now. They weren't. I wasn't alive for it though. I don't know.
At one point in your journey, one of the dwarf crewmates, Karl, kind of asks you.
Yeah. Is the crewmate called Karl, or does he talk to Karl?
He talks to Karl.
Okay.
Oh, my name's Karl too.
With a C.
named Karl in this world.
He kind of asks you, as a man of faith, if you would have preferred times before the calamity, when the gods themselves, like, walk the earth, but now you pray to something that, you can't see, and, only have vague whispers of their desires, where hundreds of years ago you could just walk right up to them.
I don't personally dwell much on how accessible their teachings, their wisdom was back then, when I, in my travels and how many different types of people I've seen, that I've been able to still keep my faith and keep my optimism. That I give thanks for what I have than for what none of us have.
And some other crewmates kind of hear a conversation. It kind of leads to a discussion of the calamity and the fall of the Erwin Empire, as the gods battled for dominance in the area that's known as the Isle Cross. And that night, just kind of like the night before you arrived, just this storytelling and merrymaking. And night comes to an end.
And I am start to get very internally, more at peace, and almost like I was destined to come back to the lands where the calamity happened.
Yeah. One thing you do notice, it is getting noticeably colder as you get further away from
Yes.
Palebank Village. So
Passed by any like giant icebergs.
you barely missed one of them.
Because we went hard to port.
Yeah.
I appreciate the Titanic references.
I prefer whiskey myself.
Then you must be the chief baker. I'm sorry, that's Mark speaking. Nobody will get that but me.
So this 9-day journey follows this path to Siren. How do you pronounce that name? That S name?
Cyrinlia.
Cyrinlia. Yep, that's the outpost where almost every adventurer who comes to the Isle Cross, passes through there, because it's the closest civilized part.
Don't worry about the names being weird like that. It's foreign.
I'm horrible at these fantasy names.
I look at Mordan and I'm like, I'm foreign.
I didn't say that in character.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's a GM sitting here on the boat with us.
That's the downside of Bun kind of always having the same voice, kind of like me. You can never tell when we're saying things in character. Although Bun can do accents, I can't.
If you call them accents.
Call them dialects. Turn down the music a little bit.
Yep.
Thank you.
Why was so loud?
Ah, sweet
It
Christmas
was,
town.
it was default so loud.
Yeah, it's the same one from the town.
The middle hut's a fruitcake in Christmas time.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
That's
merry-go-round.
a
I want to go
yurt.
riding on it.
You're gonna love it.
The temperature has steadily dropped since you left Palebank Village, yet it seems to grow colder still as you step off the ramp of the Ramirez onto Poren, which is the island chain. Through windy snow, you can see fur-lined tents and yurts arranged in a large camp. Campfires are whipped by the wind, and dwarves and elves huddled close to the flames. Don't worry, it'll cool down here eventually, a joking voice bellows over the snow. A female dwarf with a shaggy mane of unkempt hair bows to you. Morgo Dweller, at your service. Welcome to Eiselcross.
Mortimus will bow back.
Agreed. But Karl does too. Bows back
Tips cap.
in reverence.
No, just nods.
And you've seen some hairy dwarfs in your day, but this is potentially the hairiest dwarf you've ever seen.
Beard can use some work.
Just kind of hint to everybody near. Don't say it. Don't comment anything. About the
She
hair."
points to her beard. It's like, oh, you mean this thing? Yeah. You should see me,
Yes.
when I let loose. She gives a wink.
But I go to Mando.
Sure, when you let loose, things get warmer around here.
Yeah, she's like, not like that. Like, no,
Someday I
you're
can go for a pint.
Greetings aside, we're all here on a very important mission to retrace the steps to find of a previous expedition to find a cure for something that they brought back.
He goes, a cure, you say?
Cure or something to... Well, yes, that's what you'd say when you'd stop something that's a horrible disease or curse.
Like, yes, what is it?
I believe
Have
it's
you ever
called...
heard of frigid woe?
It's like, yep, frigid woe. Pretty rare, but occasionally adventure will come back, and a few weeks later turn to ice. No one's been brave enough to really obtain a cure.
We've been told that we can find cures in little yellow bottles, possibly in the same area that the frigid woe, contained frigid woe, was found.
She goes, well,
Oh.
then you probably
Good.
want to speak to someone who was on this exposition.
Exposition.
What I say?
No, you said exposition instead of expedition. I'm sorry, I don't mean to always make fun of you, Joey, when you just say a word wrong.
Suddenly a rock flies in from the sky and hits
Kills Mortimus.
and then a forward expedition drives away.
She says
yes.
this as she
We would like to talk to them, yes.
like,
Yes.
first let's get you warmed up first. There was an adventurer that Morgo gestures to the groups of dwarves and elves huddled and chatting around campfires. They're planning expeditions to find Aor's lost treasure, she says. That's what this whole place is. Excuse me. That's what this whole place is about. If you ain't exploring, you ain't banking gold. The dwarf stops in front of a large fur-lined yurt. You can stay here. Belong to a full rich elf named Burton who came here looking for adventure. He found adventure inside of a saber-toothed tiger instead. Should be some food in there if you like. It's yours now.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
Much appreciated.
Yes.
It's one of the yurts.
Tell us the adventurer we should be seeing. Do you happen to know of an adventurer named Orvo?
It's like, oh, yep, old Orvo's still here. Kind of points to he gives you directions to his camp. Say him and another dwarf came back from an expedition a couple months ago, but one of them went back home.
I'm afraid the one who went back home might have been the one who is now ice.
Yes.
Oh, well,
So
that's
that's why we must very much speak to Orvo.
well, that's too bad. I didn't really know him personally, but he seemed like a good sort.
He was,
How soon can we talk to Orvo? We're on a bit of a ticking clock. Oh, you probably don't know what clocks are.
a time crunch, no pun
yes.
intended.
It took us 10 days to get here, and we estimate that means the earliest cases, the most rapid onset cases, are 10 days away from being uncurable.
I see. Well, nothing's stopping you. If you don't want to rest up first.
I mean, I personally didn't use any spell slots, nor have I taken any damage. What about the rest of you?
What are you insinuating? We're about to go into battle?
I just say there's no point of resting if we're all okay.
No, we're all okay because you
Yeah.
just did the math, and I just realized, it took us 9 days to get here.
Yep.
So if we go over 1 day to find this, the sisters are ice.
Well, no, because we had the way of teleporting it back to the thing, so we really have a 10-day time limit for the sisters.
Okay.
Because we don't need to travel back. We have a way to send it back. Somebody does.
I got a little shiver in my spine. I just sort of like straightened up a little bit.
I
and then
believe the
went-
one
Right.
that you met last time is is further along than the other one.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a 10-day at most.
Yeah.
It's our upper bound of the saving the most
Oh.
onset of the.
She says, well, if you want to talk to Orvo, gives directions to his tent. But there's supplies here for your adventure. I'm afraid you won't find any volunteers to go with you. All the people here are about to set off on their own. But she gestures to a crate where you find
Yes.
50
potatoes.
days worth of rations, 50 foot of silk rope, a blanket, a grappling hook, a miner's pack, and a book titled Adventure Sexy: Impress Potential Lovers with Great Deeds by Scandalind Shouthalt.
Mortimus, that was you.
Never heard of them.
She goes, it's a good read, I recommend it.
I was trying to
There
get
it
through the Daring Adventures of Terry and Darrington. It's a bit of a. You can use more pictures, but it's a good read too.
I kind of feel like we could all read this as a sort of to keep from being bored, and it'll be fairly entertained.
Yeah,
What's this?
turns to you,
Why
Karl,
is
and
it-
goes like, well, when you get back, you can tell me what you learned.
Mortimus is flipping through it and is like, "Why is it in the shape of a cube?"
I don't quite get it.
Okay.
Does it mean it's very thick?
No. Scanlan had quite a joke about the shape of something.
Oh. I didn't get that part, I guess.
I still don't
Morgo-
understand it, but okay.
I look at Morgo with a completely straight face. Like, I know when I get a little like flirted with, but for me, I'm just kind of like, like I roll with it. So I just very straight face go, yes, I will let you know.
She kind of laughs and he goes, enjoy your stay. Stay warm.
We will.
you will head off.
All right, who else wants a grappling hook? We got 2 so far.
Net, you seem to be you might be stronger than I. Maybe you should take it.
All right.
Like one of us. One of us.
One of us. One of us.
I'll prestidigitation up a fire and
Mortimus, how does it
fire
feel to be
pit
the only
or
one without a grappling hook?
emasculating.
They're just like hookshotting around town. Haven't had the time of their lives. You're just sitting down like, oh, I wish I had a grappling.
Like kites. Like kites, the 3 just twirling
Well,
around.
Grappling hooks make you ascend, while he prefers going down.
This
Yes.
is true. I'm a spelunker, not a climber.
Grappling hook!
I'm a spelunker, not a repeller.
I will prestidigitation a fire in whatever hearth or fire pit we might have.
Mm.
So do we need
He's
to
got
split the
$2
rest
work.
of these supplies out?
Well, as long as we could probably leave the book. Well, maybe we might need the book for fire kindle. Wait,
Oh,
what am I
let's
talking
actually
about? I
read
do that
that.
with magic. Okay,
It's signed and everything. You don't want to destroy that.
that's special edition. Oh yeah, it says here it's number 4 of 16. I guess it's really hard to write books and copy them.
What would it be? Like a foreign Times bestseller is what it says on the front. it's a book. We found a book around here. That's
Published by Vox Machina Publishing.
From Darrington Press.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the name. Darrington Press.
I think the rest of the things we have is basic.
Yeah, it's pretty basic stuff, but just know you have a bunch of rope and all this stuff.
Heck yeah.
All right, where to first?
Well,
We got-
we need to see Orvo, so I say we go see Orvo. Maybe if the graveyard is on the way, we could stop there.
But
I don't think the place has a graveyard.
No,
What?
this isn't really a town. It's just a place where people pass by on their way to the ruins.
Nobody die here?
I come and like put my arm around Mortimus. Go, okay, it's okay.
Morgan
It's
goes,
okay.
no one dies here. They die out in the wilderness.
Oh, thank you for looking in through the window at us and answering my question.
No problem.
No problem. Yes. See, they're even more efficient than you, Mortimus. They bury themselves out there.
I one day hope to learn the art of self-burying.
I know, it sounds pretty dope. But
Yeah.
but yes, I agree. We should go visit Orvo.
Yeah, that would be dope, you say?
Yes, I learned that
Okay.
in Absalom. Very
Yes.
trendy phrase.
A campfire burns in front of this small tent, whose flaps are open. Inside the tent sits a young dwarf, whose face is scarred as though scratched by a large claw. A short sword is casually laid across his lap as he warms his outstretched hands.
Knock, 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 I say as I knock on the tent
Who's,
fabric.
who's there?
Mr. Orvo Mustave?
What?
We are several people from the town of... what was our town name again?
Palebank.
Palebank.
Palebank, yes, I got it. Palebank, come to find a cure, and we're hoping that you could help us.
Oh, you said you're from Palebank.
Yes, I did, yes.
You must know Oregon.
I'm afraid we do.
Oh, that's excellent news. Come in.
Mortimus, please. You're better at these things than me.
I don't know. Usually I'm not the one to break the news. Ned, could you maybe help us out? You're good at not caring.
Well, me and Oregon always like to explore the wilds. We had a good haul in our last journey.
A hole, you say?
Hall, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Go on.
oh,
A
you
good
say?
goes in the square hole.
Um,
We have bad news regarding. Nat, please take
Why
over.
do I have to do it?
I'm not good at this. I'm good at talking to the dead, not you, or not people.
Well, you kind of just gave it away, didn't you?
yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Orvo. We're here because Ergon is dead.
He's dead.
Yes.
And
Well,
the reason why he died is because he was here and adventured with you.
what?
And
With me? You saying I'm to
And-
blame?
no, we're not.
Give
we're
us
not.
a chance to tell you what
Sorry,
happened.
it's a lot to take in. Go on.
I come and I come close to him and do I mutter a little prayer to try to soothe him and be like
Hmm.
it's okay. I try to be a little grief counseling.
We had just seen each other not 2 months ago.
I know. It's hard because that's what we were informed that you had just seen him, that you guys went on a very successful adventure.
Oh, I
and-
loved his event, going on expositions with him.
I'm afraid that he.
He always gave me. Sorry, he always want to go a little bit further, to go to the dangerous places, and gave me the courage to do so. He thinks it must have happened at Saul's vault. That was where we found the treasure.
Oh, you found treasure there. Please tell us as much as you can, because I think that despite him going the extra mile and going into dangerous areas, that might have been the reason why he died, because of the illness he contracted.
He explains that Saul's vault was a rumored laboratory of an old Aryan laboratory in ruins now. But he said bet there's a lot of good stuff there because people wouldn't know about it. So found it on a region called the Thin Sheets, and we found it. But there's a lot of dangerous things there. That's where we found the treasure and the blue vials.
Do you recall seeing any yellow vials?
Before we could get deeper, some animated suits of armor chase us
Oh,
Chase
no,
us
not
away.
those. Not those.
I see.
Whatever
with the blue.
whatever happened there, nothing good happened there.
So was it Ergon who came back with blue vials?
Well, we both did. But he was the one
Do
carrying
you have
the
any
treasure.
more of those right now? Do you have any more of those blue vials? Because those are very dangerous.
He goes, oh no, he seemed eager to get back to his home, so he took all the treasures, and he kind of thinks, when we were running from the armor, he tripped. That must have been when the vial broke.
You didn't touch it at all after that, did you?
He shakes his head, no.
Have
You'd
you
be
felt?
showing symptoms by now if it did.
Yeah. Have you
True.
felt cold in any way? any cold symptoms?
Well, I feel cold all
I
the
almost
time.
feel a cold breeze comes in.
Internal coldness, not necessarily external coldness.
He goes-
Stiffening of limbs.
He goes, no, I'm feeling my normal self. But
You should be. You're likely
there-
fine then.
Are there any blue files in this village in any way, shape, or form?
He goes, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Okay.
Instinctually doing an insight check. Not that I don't believe him, but I kind of feel like I have to check. Natural one. Totally believe him.
Natural one, but he's like, very, very kind of solemn and kind of mourning his friend, but he's like giving up all the information he can.
I lean over the net. I don't think he's on the ball.
He's like, I've never even heard of this frigid woe before.
Look at him, Ned. He's right in front of the fire. He's holding a sword. Obviously, first stage one of the symptoms.
He's in front of a fire because we're in the middle of an Arctic wasteland.
Exactly. Just the first symptom.
Mortimus,
Yes.
sit down.
I
all,
do it.
all of these furniture is dwarf sized. I'm too tall.
Sit on the floor. Crisscross applesauce.
Yes, ma'am. And I'll sit down on the floor, crisscross applesauce.
Although, it's very important that you tell us the truth, the whole truth, please.
He says, oh no, he's the one that had the vials. I already sold my share to the buyer. But he wanted to take his in person back to his village.
And there's nothing else that you're not telling us.
Yes. I mean, we ran into some ice bits around the laboratory, but we didn't know what was in the vials.
You couldn't have known.
Hold up. You said you've already sold some to the buyer.
So he goes, yeah, months ago. It's adventurers find artifacts on the in the wilderness, and the buyer, buys them. That's how we got the name.
I heard he sells things. I may have heard that wrong.
But
We may want to warn him before we head off.
Do you know where the buyer is? Is he still in town? We need to warn him as soon as possible.
All right, he's a pretty permanent residence because he has a magic way to transport goods back to the big cities and villages. I mean, I'm not holding anything back. I can show you where He pulls out a map. I can show you where we were.
Yes, please. That would be great.
Pull out his map and point to a section very, very far away, a couple 100 miles, to an area marked Saul's Vault.
Did you venture there by foot, or is there a faster way?
Axe beak sleds, wolf dog sleds, flying, teleportation circles, horseback, camelback.
Elephant back.
Yeah, the book doesn't say anything about having dog sleds here or anything.
You get to make it up then, Joey.
Well,
you get to make it up.
Yeah, I know, Mark. He says all the sled dogs are being used by the other adventurers right now. They might just have to hoof it.
Oh, well, and then I turn around and I go to the team and be like, all right, the buyer seller guy?
Yeah, let's go there next.
This is last name Sellers.
The Mr. Buyer Seller.
Yeah.
And so I go like, is there anything else anyone needs to tell him? Because I want to tell him how his friend really died.
I think you should.
He goes, did he at least die peacefully?
Maybe you shouldn't.
If he was in any pain, I would feel so bad.
I mean, he froze to death. So
Oh,
I'm
Nat,
going
Nat,
to assume
Nat,
it was probably
Nat,
like a nice
Nat, sit-
sleep.
Ned,
It-
sit down with me.
Okay.
it was in his bed at least. So I believe seeing where he had passed, it appeared through my eyes that his final moments were in peace.
Yeah, like in his sleep.
Yes, he was asleep.
I did like sleeping in beds.
I mean, I think most people do. Anyway, I'm so sorry for your loss. She's like sitting next to Mort on the ground, like a fucking kid in trouble. Like, sorry for your loss.
Yes, and thank you for all of your help, and sorry for your loss. And we
Your-
want
your
to.
help- Go ahead.
This vial broke and killed your friend, so we want to find a cure for this as soon as possible.
I just wish I was there to be there as he went.
Well, alas.
We wish you.
Okay.
We wish you had been too.
What? Okay, we should probably go. Ned, let's go.
What?
Yep,
Whoa! What did I say? What did I say?
Thank you, Mr. Orvo.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Yes.
Thanks for the news.
Look, I don't know how you did it down in the Underdark, but when somebody dies, a lot of times people care about them.
Well, yeah. But I mean, they're dead. Not like they're gonna come back to life. You know, like they're
Well,
dead is what it is. It's a part of life. You know.
I'm shaking my head as I'm listening to all this.
While
Well,
I
what's the
agree
sense
with
in
that,
being sad about it?
wholeheartedly,
There's no sense
You
in
have-
being sad.
it was hard for me to understand this as well. But yes, other people don't like remembering that they will never meet somebody again.
I mean, that's just a part of life. People drift away all the time.
Yes, but not everybody is used to facing that.
Well, that sounds like a them problem, doesn't it?
You know what? Yes, it does. It does.
Net, yes, correct. We just understand that the above ground is a world of their problems that they have to deal with, and it's hard.
It's harder to ignore people when you can see them.
She walks right by Mort. See how easy that was?
I said it was easy. Okay, never mind. Follow.
You would
Wait,
tell
where are
us
we
that
going?
at a reasonable pace. It will take about 11 days
To go see the buyer?
to get to Saul's vault.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
11 days.
more like 11
11
seconds.
days!
All right, we must go to the buyer.
Yes. So, Annette, how cold do you think the sisters are right now?
Freezing. Like frigid.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean it? But like, yeah, frigid.
Yeah.
Match the cold, the hearts. Well, I shouldn't
don't-
joke about that.
I don't think we can reach them in time.
Maybe if we're quick.
It's gonna take us at least a 10-day to get out to where we are, and then we have to come back here to send it back. That's the math. This doesn't work.
The math ain't mathin'. Well,
I think we shouldn't tell them that they're not gonna do it, which is easy because we're not there.
I can't help but feel like it was their own hubris, you know. Like, why are you playing around with and stealing things that, like, you don't know what they are?
I mean,
But that was their job.
It was also their folly.
Yes. And they have to live with both.
well,
Well, they won't live for
Well-
very long.
High five, Annette.
But say one will at least. One doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah. High
No,
five.
look. I understand
Shake
that.
my
Yes,
head.
it's. I understand. I'm not totally heartless, you know. Just
Insight check.
she's not. She's not
Fair enough.
as empathetic as.
Yes. Okay.
She's not as empathetic as most people, but she's not like a fucking cold-hearted, frigid bitch.
Not yet.
She's
No, I got you. She doesn't understand
Yes.
personal boundaries and all the socialness around personal
Yep.
boundaries.
And we're here to help her as best we can.
And she literally, like, her personality traits are: I have different assumptions from those around me concerning personal space, blithely invading others' space and innocence, or reacting to ignorant invasions of my own. And I express affection or contempt in ways that are unfamiliar to others. So, you know.
All right, so one of the more fancier yurts. You make your way to where the buyer is. The pungent scent of incense fills this yurt, whose walls are painted with glowing arcane runes. A brass brazier burns brightly at the center of the floor, around which are set a few plush chairs, a bed, and a large stone chest. On one of those chairs sits an elf reading a book. A small dragon with green butterfly wings is curled up in the elf's lap.
Oh my goodness.
He takes notice as you walk in.
Oh, no, he's hot.
Mortimus, knock knock again, the way you...
Knock, 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 knock.
Goes,
Ding dong.
Oh, the door's open. Come in.
Head on in.
Little dragon lifts its head too. And he goes, "Oh, look, do. We have some newcomers."
Is that the dragon's name?
I think the dragon's named Sellers.
Yeah, a furry dragon kind of lifts his head and lets out a little chirp. He's kind of like petting it like a cat.
He's so cute.
He goes, I guess this is Dew, my familiar.
Adorable.
He's wonderful. Greetings, Mr. the Buyer. We've traveled all the way from Palebank Village. We are on a very important mission that we need your help with.
He goes, Palebank, yes, I do have connections there. What do you need? Do you have something to sell?
No. Not really.
We have need of your services to be able to send things back to the town immediately, as we are searching for a cure for a bad disease known as the Frigid Woe. We don't have enough time to travel back by boat.
He goes, yes. Normally I don't allow my magics to be used for personal needs unless I am buying the items and sending them abroad, but in case of Frigid Woe, I know time is of the essence. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the antidote here. Very rare thing indeed. I'm guessing you're about to set out to go find some.
Yes, because people in Palebank Village have been dying from it. And
How
it all
unfortunate.
stems, yes, very unfortunate, and it stems from an adventurer named Ergon, who was last here 2 months ago.
Oh, yes, I remember. He wanted to take his goods home instead of selling it to me.
I'm afraid those goods ended up killing him, and one of them being a blue vial.
He nods. It's like, I've come across them before, yes.
Do you have any in your possession now? Are there any in this village?
Shakes his head. Not currently.
Well, the one in Ergon's possession cracked and sickened him, and it has started to sicken multiple other people in Palebank. So, time is of the essence for us to go out and find this cure. But we
once
need your
you
help.
return with the vials, I'll be more than happy to offer my services. He gestures to the stone chest. He goes, "This chest is connected to many sister chests around the continent. and one of them is in Palebank Village. And
So if we were really small, could we jump in there to travel back?
I wouldn't recommend it, no.
Okay.
Why not?
Although he
out of
points to you,
curiosity?
he gestures to you, Mortimus, and goes, "Though you look like you are one step in the grave already, so maybe for you it won't be such a big deal."
That is the best way to find out how deep the grave is, to be inside of it.
You must know, Mr. the Buyer, this my friend here.
Please, just the
that I-
buyer. The buyer was my father.
I must inform you, the buyer, that my friend here takes that as a compliment. He wants his feet in the grave.
Yeah, he continues to bet the fairy dragon.
I haven't
Yes, indeed.
I haven't dug anything in a 10-day. Going mad. Excuse me, I'm gonna go outside and dig something.
You hear a oh. You start digging.
Oh, from outside the
Yeah.
from outside the yurt, you're like, ah.
Oh, fun.
Well, he scratched his itch for today.
If you find any treasures on your journeys, I will gladly purchase them from you.
Certainly, on my end, I feel that any treasure coming from Saul's vault and those areas, any of them are probably dangerous. I wouldn't personally want to hold on to them.
Fernando, you're so good at remembering names. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm writing them down too.
I mean, you would know that, like, this is why people are here, to find the artifacts and to sell them, so it's
Yeah.
a pretty common thing. He goes, like, before the ruins were discovered, no one had any interest in this place, but I go where the money is.
You do you. You must look out for, as they say, number one.
Unfortunately, I am not the seller, despite the rumors you have heard, so I have nothing to offer you, and there are no merchants in town, but I'm sure some of the adventurers will be willing to trade if you're in need of equipment before you head out.
If you don't mind my asking, since we're going into the cold, what equipment should we be looking for that we don't have?
Well, you already have, like, cold weather clothing, but Mark, what are those special footwear, crampons?
Snowshoes? Crampons for climbing.
Oh, that's for climbing. That's right. But
Yeah.
like snowshoes.
Yeah, tennis shoes.
The
Air
tennis
Jordans.
racket shoes.
But yeah, it's like he hands you some tennis rackets. Just tie these to your boots.
I will say, as the token Canadian, that snowshoes are nothing like tennis rackets, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Do they
This
have?
is why we don't play with Canadians.
He puts it
God.
back in his chest, like, "Aha, you passed the test."
I look
The
at
test
Ned
to
and
see
I'm
how
just
much, how well you know your snowshoes.
I look at Ned and I'm like, do they have those in the underground?
No.
It's things you would have with your cold weather.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuff. So, but if you
Mortimus,
like,
Mortimus comes back then. It's like, okay, much better.
you're all sweaty.
How hot was it?
The crowd.
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
Little more
What else
sprout.
would I be talking about?
Yeah.
Of course, the ground.
I don't know. You're from underground. It could mean anything.
Weird. Anyway, buyer. You didn't buy any of those vials off of the
Ergon.
Ergon. Thank you.
He goes, Ergon wished to take his goods personally back to Palebank. Maybe perhaps he's a traditionalist. but he did not offer me the goods. And his associate, Ervo, did not have any vials in his share of the treasure.
Good.
Good.
So that may have saved your life.
Yes.
He goes, the vials are extremely rare. I haven't seen one in years.
Is it the vial itself or the contents of the vial?
He goes, the contents.
Okay. I was gonna be a little weird if you haven't seen a vial in many years. It's just, yeah.
So when you saw the blueness, the blue stuff 2 months ago, that was the first time you had seen it in years?
I was unaware of the vials.
Ah. Well, we gotta prepare ourselves as well as we can in this village to get over to, oh my goodness, get over there. And so that we could use your really cool special box.
It is really cool.
Before we go, can I want to some kind of healing apparition of some kind, to distract a dragon in a playful way.
You want to distract the dragon by healing?
Do you have like prestidigitation or anything?
Like some kind of I wonder, because I don't know. I was thinking of giving it a treat, but I don't have any candy on me. It's a very beautiful creature. A little scary, I think, internally, but still.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how they made the furry dragon still look kind of angry.
It's really angry.
There's still dragons.
Yep. And do you wish to pet him? Quite friendly.
Yes, I would like to pet him.
You can see it in your eyes. Give me an animal handling check.
All right.
My dragon book says fairy dragons may be comfortable around fairy folk, but they're shy around other figures.
Shut up, Magley, you're not here.
You might catch sight of their brilliant blue, green, and pink colors. They're dragons.
So it lifts his head, and like you use your fingers, kind of giving scritches. You hear a little draconic purr. A little puff of smoke comes out of the mouth. And his wings kind of like flitter a little bit.
Ooh, such a friendly familiar.
Mm.
You both are the same. You both have been very friendly and helpful on our quest to
He gives a little
help.
bow. Then, of course.
I look back, and everyone else is like, I might give the motion like, anybody else? Anybody else want to check this, pet this guy before we go?
Mordan seems regretful that it actually enjoyed the pet. He was kind of expecting your finger to get bitten off.
I give you a look. I'm just like, hey, I'm not that naive.
I'm allergic, and I just walk out.
Well, you're human.
Forgive my friend's rudeness. I guess he has a history with dragons I know not about.
Yes, of course.
But yes, we thank you so much for your help. And we'll be walking around here to make sure that we are fully set to go before we head out into the cold.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, there's no merchants here, but if you still need supplies, might be able to trade some goods.
That sounds great.
That was the DM talking, so
Oh, there you go.
The buyer is
Does
officially-
anybody have any magic spells that require material components with a cost? Because this might be our chance to get them if we need them.
Oh,
Unlike
I-
there's only a handful, but
I think there's only one spell that that any of us could even afford the spell components for, and
yeah.
or did before you got healing potion.
Probably chromatic orb, and that's it. So you're probably good. All right, well, I'm ready to go out whenever we can.
anybody need to talk to a dwarf?
Mordan, can I talk to you?
Can I talk to you for a second?
I mean, if you have to.
I guess I don't. Never mind.
Oh,
I
that
think-
was lightning.
Alright, so are you gonna try to get some supplies or?
I don't know anything else we need. I think we're good.
I bought up before we left.
Yeah.
No one touched our stuff on the ship. It's fortunately. Now that Karl's been in this village, he's starting to get a lot of not excitement, but at least a lot of like positivity that okay, this mission we're on is going to help a lot of people. So to him, us going into the cold is kind of like a fellowship thing, where I look at all of you and I'm just like, all right, let's do this for a common goal.
Hands in, everybody. Go team.
Go team!
Go team ice statue.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And I knew you wouldn't, but I just come over and just like touch your hand and go, yay.
Ever the optimist.
Silent stare at the hand and then up at the face.
Yep. It's as much as I expected.
So I think we're good to head out.
Yeah.
Right?
Who brought the horse?
Right, so according to your map, keep up a good pace. It's a good 11-day journey to Saul's Vault. And like the further you get from the outposts, it's just nothing. Just wastelands, just the remnants of old ruins.
Just after so many days of travel, I'll go like, I thought I and Net were white. Everything out here is whiter than us.
I don't know, I kind of like it. It's like I blend in very well.
Natural camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
Press my shovel down to the snow. Not digging anything out here.
Could dig snow.
I mean, I could, but it just melts and goes back to where it was.
Say
Trying to
a
put a
few
body.
days.
No, yeah.
A few
Go ahead.
days into your journey, you're trudging along. Not much to say anymore. It's just the using all your
We all-
energy to move
We all
forward.
hate each other.
Yeah, you'll hate each other now. But like it's like just the cold, like the silence, just pressing forward, until you hear a shriek in the distance.
And I turn around. I'm like, you all heard that too, right?
What, snow?
No, not snow doesn't shriek. I heard a shriek.
It's like the shriek of like a large bird, but after it happens again, you can tell it's like almost like it's in pain. And in the distance, you see a a griffin in the snow, just letting out wails as it's kind of like laying down.
Are those things dangerous?
Yes, but
Okay,
this one looks like it's hurt though.
that kind of gives us an advantage.
No. Or maybe we can like befriend it and ride it. Could be like a companion.
Why
That's
would it
gonna
let you-
start going
what?
up to it.
Is that why she's friends with us? As you walk off.
Yep.
As you get closer, the griffin does stand up, but it kind of like struggles,
Oh.
and you see that it has an arrow in one of its wings.
Oh no. Okay.
But it definitely
Oh.
takes a defensive position.
She like puts her hands up. I'm not going to hurt you. Let me help you. Can I get the arrow? Can you even understand what I'm saying? She'll keep her hands up and she'll just like slowly approach to show that she's not.
Mortimus is going to cast Mage Armor. Just in case things go south. Not on you, on me.
No, I know. It's a good idea.
I'm behind you, but towards the right because I'm aiming to, and I let you know if you can get that arrow out, I'll heal it.
Just mentions to Mort, and next, either she gets a new pet or we finally get to have some meat.
Make me a. If Karl and Ned are kind of approaching, give me a either one of you either each of you do an animal handling check, or one of you give me animal handling with advantage.
What's your modifier?
+3.
Look, you do it. You roll an advantage.
Oh,
Woof.
I love this.
Ooh, there you go.
21.
Griffin
Yeah.
Whisperer.
Yeah, with your hands up, the soothing voice. Griffin lets his guard down,
Oh, that's right. Good.
tilts his
All
head,
right.
curiosity.
She's gonna look at it. She'll like have like a hand, one hand on the wing,
Yeah.
and one hand on the arrow. Right. This is going to hurt when I pull it out, but my friend over there will make it feel better very quick. So please don't claw me in the face.
I sort of get a little closer, try to get close to the griffin's ear, and do soothing voice. It'll
Right.
be okay. It'll be fine.
Right. On the count of 3. 1, 2,
3.
3.
It shrieks out in pain. The thing was in deep. It has like little barbs on it. Like,
Oh, Karl!
We tag team like wrestling. I just get up and go, "Hey, high five," and I go, and I get up there as fast as possible and start to heal. I use healing kit on the griffin.
well, I suggest you use your probably a
Use a
spell.
spell.
Yeah.
Use a spell.
Oh,
I don't have time for the kit. Use a spell.
You pull out a bandage.
Now
like,
hold still
I
so I can
want-
apply bandage advantage.
I wanted to be meticulous.
Yeah, you let's say he casts your new healing divinity. I forget the name of it.
Oh yes. I should,
Yeah, but it like begins to calm down. Its wings begin to flex, and then
Wow.
immediately kind of dashes off. Wings spread,
Oh,
flies up in the air. And you can see it like do circles, like around you, do a little twirl, and you just hear this squeaks, like more screeches, but this time of just happiness.
I think I'm still on it.
Okay, yeah, you're going for a ride.
Ah!
It's how you train your dragon stuff.
Yeah.
well,
How to train your griffin. And after a
Can we
moment,
have our
after a
fun back,
moment, it
please?
circles around. And lands.
Meanwhile, while I'm just grabbing hold for my life, I hear small little chuckles from the ground.
Yeah, but it
Probably
circles
from
around
Mortimus.
next to all of you, and it lets you down.
Oops! Just plop down on the ground, prone. I'm like, ah,
There you go.
all right,
That is my turn. My turn.
you can go. It's for free.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Poor thing.
Griffin's healed. I know.
How
Um,
does anybody speak with animals?
I can they write something? I can read what they write.
It's a griffin.
It's a griffin.
My point remains. I that's not an answer.
How did you get hurt, little one? You're not little at all.
Bigger than all of us.
Yeah. It's called being friendly.
I get back on the griffin and try to, keep,
Karl.
What?
What are you? Why are you?
I think it likes me.
It allows you to get on its back.
Oh God! Now you're its mate.
I pet it, and I start, and I speak in, oh no, don't, all right, off character, I'm trying to remember which languages I speak, but I want to speak, I speak
Bottom
in,
left of character sheet.
there we go. I speak in multiple languages.
Trying to see which one sticks. Like,
Just try to see which one sticks, exactly.
What's most obscure language?
Infernal? Man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he
what
likes
the
infernal.
fuck?
He likes that devil speak.
Oh yes, I just speak like a
Infernal?
couple of words in infernal, and the griffin like wide-eyed and just sort of just like
It's like
nods.
it's
a
like you're
little bit.
saying, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?" But we all hear, "Oh,
Yep,
So,
yep.
he lets out a call. And it echoes throughout the bound range. And a few moments later, 3 other griffins soar to the ground.
oh no. Okay. Okay. I think
Well,
they're
I-
attacking.
I think they're offering us rides.
And after Griffin you saved, lets out some Griffin talk. The other ones kind of get to their knees and wait for you to mount them.
Guys, get on, and then I infernal go. I say thank you. You're so kind. Please take us to north to. We need to go to a place, but of course you all hear.
Now that you have a ride, the quick to the Salzwald takes a fraction of the time.
And wipe 2.
Wipe 2, let's take a little break.
Yeah.
Nice dissolve.
Nice dissolve as I'm still speaking infernal.
Do they know deep speech? Let me try deep speech.
Yeah. Take a little break. I'll be right back.
All
Who
right.
put the little heart on my stick?
I did.
Ah.
Let's go back to the game like nothing has happened.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, that griffin was really nice to drop us off right outside.
Yeah, right by the door.
Right by
Yeah.
the concierge, no less.
Right.
I love him. He's a great. He's a great guy.
Right. Through wind-whipped snow and biting cold, you notice a half-submerged, dark blue stone building poking up through the ice. A gray stone door is carved to look like a face with a half-exposed skull. Described above the door is the word Sasphalt.
Well, I think this is it. Should I knock?
It's become your thing. I ask for you to knock.
Oh, sorry, I dropped my purple. Okay. Ooh, we got dynamic lighting on.
Yep. What is everyone's passive perception?
10.
13.
15.
13.
Right. You all notice, kind of blending into the walls, some of the icicles, you see two ice misfits kind of waiting by the door, eyeing you.
All right, well, just knock. I'll go up and I'll start the motion to knock. And knock! Knock, 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 knock.
Who's there?
I mean, nothing happens.
I guess nobody's home. I'll try opening the door if it's got a handle, if it pushes, pulls, slides. Try moving in a couple different ways.
Right, it's definitely frozen shut.
Oh, need some fire.
And you see, like, the ice misfits. If you don't know what method it's like little impish looking creature, but they're kind of made of elements. This one's made of ice. They're just kind of watching you fiddle with the door.
Can I cast Sacred Flame to melt the door a little?
It's holy fire. It's not a real flame.
Yeah, Sacred
but...
Flame is like holy magic.
I just wanted to believe.
Yes, some of the cantrips are oddly named. The one I hate the most is Chill Touch. You would think it would be ice, but it's actually necrotic.
Yep. Unless anybody got a torch, I can light that and we can... The hell are those things? Finally see the methods.
Yeah, thanks for recognizing it. I mentioned you see them.
I have a 10, so I figured I didn't see them at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are, so I didn't want to speak up.
It's looking at me.
Trouble.
But they're not saying anything. They're just clinging to the ice wall, kind of watching your movements.
Hello? I'll wave at it, like in a try to get its attention type of way. Do you need to like? Go ahead.
One of them goes, Are they talking to us? It's like, no, stay hidden.
Okay. I clearly see you now. It's okay.
Yes, we are very clearly talking to you, FYI.
No, we're not. Just a wall. Yes, just a wall.
Walls don't have wings.
Oh, they found us, Zero. Why don't you just open the door then?
How do I do that? Okay, how do we open the door? If you got some riddle or something, does one of you always lie and the other tell the truth? Is that how it is? That's how it always is.
No, we're just not strong enough.
Oh.
Not strong enough to lie?
Open the door. Let us in. So we can get to the magic within. The sweet powder. Get the powder.
It wouldn't be some of that blue powder. Yeah, right, Karl?
Is it blue by any chance, this powder you seek?
The wind's kind of flutter. It's like, ooh, I can taste it already.
I guess they're already ice. It doesn't look like it'll hurt them.
Yeah. They might be, yeah, they're like bizarro humans. They love it. They wouldn't hurt them.
Right. Net, here's my crowbar. Can you open the door?
Oh, yeah, alright, I'll try.
Thank you.
I'll try to open the door.
I use that to open coffins.
Okay.
It's freshly
sometimes people get buried alive, and you have to get them out.
All right. So does the crowbar give you
advantage on athletics checks, I believe. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Strength
So I
checks.
Oh, okay, so I was gonna. So I can use a crowbar to have advantage with grappling.
I mean, got a hook on it, so maybe.
Where
Is
the
it
Oh
just
no,
a-
only where the
crowbars-
leverage can be applied.
Yeah. Think, bun, think.
Use the fulcrum.
All right, give me a strength check with advantage.
Straight strength check?
Yep.
Okay. 90.
19. All right. Take some doing, but you find a crack in the ice, and you, with all your strength, manage to crack it open. The Mephits, and they go inside. We'll follow you. Yes, lead us to the powder.
Okay.
As long as you keep it to yourselves.
Yes, we do not want to share this stuff with you when we find it. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Let me just read one thing real quick.
Fantasy Bass Pro Shop.
Mhm.
All right. The heavy stone walls of this room dampen the cold and the howling wind outside. An inscription of what looks like draconic runes is carved into the east wall.
I speak Draconic. I can try to read them.
You can?
Yeah, I do.
All right. You notice that it's definitely draconic, but it looks like an old draconic, like a different type of draconic. But after some studying for a little bit, you're able to decipher the runes, which it says: "Welcome to Saul's Vault. Visitors, please wait here for an escort, and do not touch anything without permission."
Well, now we know why.
Ugh. Do you think an escort's coming?
I wonder if. Here's the thing. What is it? What is around us? Where, when they say "do not touch anything," do they mean the doors?
I
We
think
already-
little blighters probably count as escorts. Don't you two? Referring to the methods.
Oh, it's like we're following you. Yes,
Right.
find the powder.
You're escorts.
I believe they're being escorted.
Close enough.
We're their escorts?
I'm gonna open the door on the left.
Yeah.
This whole place is just going to be a Midas touch curse.
We just hit the place on a technicality. They waited for an escort, and it was us. Now, now we can proceed.
And now we're escorting each other.
All right. You notice that this door is slightly ajar.
Don't say it, Bond. Don't say it.
I open the jar.
Hey.
This one opens much easier.
Somebody loosened the lid already.
What is that?
Cole?
Wait, it might be blue powder. Careful.
No, it's
Yeah.
gray.
Maybe I'm colorblind. I didn't know until now.
There's.
Right. Stone tables line pieces on the floor at the east end of the room. Two open stone chests stand against the west wall. A layer of fine sand coats the inside of the chests and the floor around them.
I bet this is the way they came to find the treasure that they found.
Yeah, wasn't it all covered in sand or consisting of sand?
Mortimus will walk in.
Mortimus, give me a perception check.
Hey, I'm really good at those with a +0. Solid 10.
Okay.
Nick, could you check if the other door's locked?
Fine. Is it locked?
It
I'll
is
try.
locked.
Yes.
Oh, this way then.
I enter and want to make a perception check.
All right.
What did they say was they ran into? The Mephits? Oh, I guess we ran into them. They're not that mean.
You mean the dwarves?
Yeah, they said they ran into, like, Mephits, I think.
You say, well, first, Karl, you do see dwarf footprints in the sand all over the place. So this is probably where the two dwarfs go. And Mortimus, you go, it's like, what did those two dwarfs say they ran into? He's like, and you go, oh yeah, animated armor. As the door swings open. And two sets of animated armor.
It's the worst kind of armor.
Appear in front of the door and start to march towards you.
Okay,
oh, no,
yes.
it's anime armor.
it's anime.
There's tentacles everywhere.
Ooh, armor.
Look at the size of those shoulder pads.
Right, let's roll for initiative.
They're space marines.
Look at those yowie hands. Oh no!
Using up all of the extremes right even before battle.
Well, I'll roll bad now to not roll bad later.
Or just practicing for later.
Alright, Mordan, you're up first.
I will... say 5, 10... yeah, why not? I'm just gonna go up straight up to him.
Alright.
And... 24 on the one on the bottom.
Alright, 24 hits.
Ooh. 11 slashing.
Alright. Hit. Let's go. Cut off.
Hooray!
Alright. Sorry, just something. Right, you notice like this armor really rusted. You take off like a shoulder pad. It goes to the ground and just like crumples.
Johnny craftsmanship.
Is the animated order that Mordan hit, is it on a bunch of rubble?
Yes.
And I use mold earth to move the loose earth of the rubble to kind of try and make it trip. I'm going to throw a bunch of improvisations at you, Joey, to see how you handle them.
Yeah, it's a rubble of destroyed furniture, stone furniture.
Yeah, I basically want to just see if I can make him... I'll turn it into difficult terrain and see if I can make him just, like, trip on it from just moving it around.
Okay. So, like, in front of the door?
Like what he's standing on.
Oh, okay.
Because he's on the loose rubble.
Alright, yes, a directly below him, the, rubble basically turns to marbles.
Okay. Pickle jarred him. Get out of the way.
Of course, I don't think they're going to move. The Serenity is right there, but
I mean, leave that up to you.
it is up to you. See, I don't know what happens when the book doesn't say something, but when it comes to monsters.
Yeah.
Alright. This armor will do 2 slam attacks against Mordan. It's a 17 hit.
No.
You're like a tank, a little dwarf tank.
Yeah, it's just so old that the power just isn't there anymore. But Net, your turn.
Okay. Well, the methods are not fighting us. So...
Oh no, they're watching you gleefully.
Man, they're just ogling us this whole time, aren't they?
Oh, going back to like low level is so hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got reckless attack. I think that's your big thing, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, yeehaw.
It's like a big whoop.
Whoop-de-doo.
I guess this door's open, eh? This one right here? Okay, yeah, then I'll kind of stand here next to Mordan and walk. That's all 30 feet of my movement, I think. Hello. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do a little reckless attack. Let's feel a little silly.
Yeah.
Let's be a little goofy. So I'm going to recklessly attack. So what does that? Gives advantage on melee weapon
Advantage.
attack. I'm reading it. Gives you advantage
Okay.
on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn. Oh yeah, I only have one. Fuck, level 2. Level 2 is so hard. Okay. Ah! That's my war cry.
We all hear it, and
21.
21 hits.
9 damage.
And damage.
To this one. Sorry.
Yeah, the one from you.
You have a halberd. You could have stepped.
You know what? You're
You
right.
have reach. Yeah.
No, it's fine. I moved up to the door. I'll stay at the door.
Right.
That's it. That's my turn.
Right, the one that you just attacked will do 2 slam attacks against you. At advantage. Guessing 18 hits.
It sure does. Oh,
I use my fighting style to
Ooh, you-
for protection.
ooh.
Yeah.
So it'll just be a normal roll.
For both of them or just one of them?
Elite protection happens on 1 hit.
Yeah, just one.
Mhm.
Turns the advantage to regular.
Okay. The 14 hit.
Yep. Beats it.
Okay, so unfortunately they both still hit.
That's fine. Thank you, though.
Right, you take 5 bludgeoning, and then 7 bludgeoning. For the
Thank
next
you.
attack.
Ow. Ugh. Ow.
Oh.
This
Ow,
one's,
it
this
hit
one's
me.
not as rusted down as the other one.
I should really use a shield.
I ain't got time for shield.
Barbarian with a shield.
Yeah, that too. I don't need a shield. I've got my sheer strength and anger and whatever.
You were not raging, right?
No, I was not.
Okay. Karl, your turn.
I cast Sacred Flame at the one that just hit Ned,
Right.
which I believe target must succeed on a Dexterity saving throw. But I think I have
Do
to
it on the one on the marbles.
do it on the marbles.
Yeah,
All right, I'll do it on the marbles.
because I would think that being on marbles would make disadvantage on a dexterity saving throw. Right,
Well,
Joey?
yeah.
No.
Oh, Why did I even try this?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh.
I'm trying to think outside the box.
A 7 will miss. I mean, will fail.
Fail.
So, do damage.
So, do damage, yep.
All right. 6.
Damage, right.
Six
Holy
radiant
damage. Remember, Mark, when we were playing with Chris,
Yep, radiant.
and he was like, "I would like to light a match next to this gibbering mouther, so it will fear the flame and thus us." And I was like, "Chris, just attack it."
I'm trying to use the environment so it doesn't go down to everybody go around monster and press roll dice.
If it's not moving, it's not gonna be effective.
Okay, that's fair.
Right, Mordan.
Right.
I only know how to dig and undig.
In another campaign that I have, we've got we have a bard that he's got such useful spells like the ability to speak with only wolf animals. It's like speak with animal, but it's at 2nd level, and all he can do is do wolves. And he can make his pet monkey grow large, and basically acts like a 5-foot square version of spike growth. That's it. It's a 1-level spell. Oh yeah, I'm attacking, aren't I?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
20 will hit.
And that is 9 damage to the one at the bottom.
All right. What do you do to this armor?
I just slash into the breastplate, twist, and just like carve the thing in half with just straight through a mound of rust.
And it kind of falls to pieces when it hits the ground. It's like the rusted metal just shatters.
You're next.
Who, me?
Me. Right, Mortimus.
Good. The ground worked. Eldritch Blast.
Right.
Nat 1.
That is a miss.
Get out of the way, Net! You're in the door! I just hit the wall button next to her.
Right by her
Yeah,
ear.
all the short people in front of you are blocking your sight.
Oh, totally.
The animated armor are dwarf armors.
Right,
That's all I got.
A 7 will miss Net. A 13 will miss Mordan.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Net.
They fight like a
Another
girl.
one.
They fight like a girl bikini armor.
What's that supposed to be?
While raging, what's that supposed to be?
Animated bikini armor.
Yeah, anime armor.
Recklessly
Yeah.
attack again.
Ooh, ooh.
Right.
I will only ever reckless attack from here on out. I'd just like to point out. Ooh, 30
So-
20.
That will hit.
If it was bikini armor, it would be AC 25.
That's it.
Okay, thank you. Whoops. Yeah, another 9 damage.
Nice.
I could have done that.
Like,
you-
see you
Yeah,
try.
you take your halberd, puncture it through the belly, and the rusted metal just kind of breaks away. And there's a big hole in the middle of him now.
Oh, I can see right through him, look.
Right, Karl.
I'm gonna do a crossbow towards him.
Right.
Ooh,
8 will miss.
8 will miss. Yeah. I just sit back awkwardly. I'm like,
Like, Mordan.
Oh, that was fast.
Oh yeah.
what happens when?
Level 2.
No, I didn't hear. I didn't hear Karl or anybody do any actions. 18.
18 just hits.
Animated armor.
8 damage.
8 damage, but it's still standing.
Mortimus, the little people are doing everything. I don't know what to make of this.
No, Eldritch Blast again. Natural 5 for 10.
That is a miss.
Oh, come on,
spell's not
Mortimus.
working. I can't.
I thought you were good with dealing weird undead things.
It's cold out.
It's not an
Okay.
excuse.
Oh baby, Morty, it's cold outside.
First attack,
Really got there.
first attack is going to be on net.
Yeah.
Mordan, do you impose disadvantage?
Yes.
That is an 11.
Does not hit.
It's a 13 hit.
Nope.
Alright. 2 more attacks miss. You realize like it's not even like aiming for you, his arms just going up and down. hoping it hits something.
That's
This
not
thing is
compute.
so annoying. Can you just die again, please? 22. That was another reckless attack. I'm only ever going to reckless attack, so just keep that in mind. Are you fucking shitting my dick? I rolled a 1 on my damage dice. It's the worst.
Can you say that in the accent?
Are you shitting my dick? How has this thing not gone down yet? How'd you kill the other one? I blinked and it was dead or something.
Try blinking again.
Okay, I'll blink really hard this time, and when I open my eyes again, it better be on the fucking ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll fight a little slower for you.
Shut up, Mordan.
Karl.
Oh, my team is wonderful. Okay, crossbow again.
Generally speaking, your spells are probably going to be better.
Oh, definitely they'll be better. I'm just practicing.
17 unfortunately misses.
Oh dang! Wow.
Just misses.
Yeah, this animated armor's a lot of AC.
Yeah.
Can I do a bonus action of just moving up a little bit?
Well, you get your movement.
Yeah,
Movement's free, remember.
movement's just a part of your turn.
Gotcha.
Right, Mordan.
My first miss.
My eyes are
That's
still
Mortimus'
closed. My eyes are still closed.
Right, Mortimus.
Eldritch Blast again.
you see that while in
There we go.
That one hits.
21. I get a +3 on this one now, so it's a 9 as I roll out and I go pew pew.
Right. Eldritch Blast knocks the helmet right off his body. Clatters on the ground.
Can I open my eyes?
Yes.
Oh, look at that!
Did it.
It worked.
Alright, now I gotta go bury them.
Good
No,
work.
no.
no.
No,
They're,
okay,
they're fine.
Okay, they
There's
don't
no
have any.
bodies inside to
That's
bury.
okay. That's fair.
Oh, here, let me step out of the way. Clunk, 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 clunk.
So as you enter this room, you do notice under the debris.
Oh!
There's
oh,
a zombie
God.
that's restrained under like a pile of rubble, and is just reaching out.
Bollocks.
It's like, eh.
Oh,
Karl, I think you're up.
oh, God. Kill
What?
it. More. Bury that one.
Pray for it or to kill it?
Just do some of your holy magic, the one that hurts.
All right, let's go.
Fireball.
I cast Sacred Flame.
All right, yeah. If you want to put it out of its misery, you can just.
Yeah, because Wait. Can I speak zombie? No, infernal. No,
It's called zombles.
Brains.
Yeah, I
No,
cast
it's as you get closer, it's like reaching up, like you notice like it has a very nice blue robe, but that's been well preserved, but the body is just decayed and.
Can I do an insight check on the robe?
Sure. Like, since you took the time to mention it.
You completely trust the robe.
Yeah. No, it's just,
Insight generally for trying to figure out what somebody's motivations are. You probably meant like investigation or
investigation.
perception.
Yes, there you
Yeah.
go. That's right. I was like insight as to what's it thinking.
you don't notice anything special about it. It's just, very nice compared to the corpse it's attached to.
Okay, very good.
But if you want to do
Well, I
the
want-
coup de grace with a sacred flame.
Well, I guess I want to investigate and like maybe do a religion check perhaps, just to see if there's like if it has any connection to a deity. Maybe I can figure out.
Sure,
who the
yeah,
zombie
you can give a religion
is.
check.
Okay, religion check. Nothing.
Nothing, no.
I think that's like my third.
Karl,
night tonight.
some things are just zombies.
Fair enough. Okay. I cast Sacred Flame to put it out of its misery.
Right. It's like eyes light up with holy energy and like he burns from within, like "Ah!" And then he falls limp.
And I say a prayer after that.
I mean, he was already dead.
I know, but last right stuff. Especially if I'm the one who does the killing.
I think it's more second rights at this point.
You're
Yeah.
right. Do zombies go to the afterlife?
No. I
Okay.
About to say yes, and then Mordan interjects.
I think it's just the bodies left.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Karl, Net is hurt, so
That is hurt. All right.
yes. You are the healer.
I am the healer. I did not realize she got hit.
She's unconscious. He hasn't said anything.
Usually,
Sorry.
I let the player decide when they get healed, but I figured since we're all new.
No, I'll be fine.
How much HP are you damaged?
I'd say I'm roughly half the person that I usually am. So I'm at 11 out of 23.
You're what?
I'm at 11 out of 23.
I give you I channel preserve life and restore you 10 HP.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's your channel divinity. You use that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's twice or 5 times your cleric level, so it's 10 to hit points.
Cool.
All right, so make sure you check off that in your list. Does that get extra
No.
healing because you're? I guess no. That's just part of your thing. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just part of the thing.
I'm gonna look through some of this coal, literally just shovel some of this coal around just to see if there's like anything. in
Yeah,
it.
I'll read the descriptions here. Pieces of rusty plate armor are scattered around this chamber amid the rubble of destroyed stone furniture. An anvil built into the floor stands in front of an old furnace to the southwest. Across the room from the furnace, 2 humanoid feet stick out from a pile of rubble. Oh, I guess it was just the feet. But yeah, that's the zombie they saw.
Yeah, nothing here. Let's
You
continue
do.
south. On
As you
Yeah.
examine the zombie some more, you notice that he is wearing a apron with a set of mithril smith's tools
oh,
Ooh.
worth approximately 50 gold pieces.
Mortimus, do you
I'll
look
take-
good in an apron?
The
No.
tools worth 50 gold.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a nice apron, but
I kiss the chef.
I'll add that to my other possessions.
I take the apron and kiss the chef's hands.
Kiss the forge master. Well, maybe they'll help me build a metal coffin.
I'm not surprised you want to experiment with that one day.
Never know, it could leak out of a wood coffin. Sometimes you need better containment.
I didn't read this at first since it's in the description, but the door on the right when you entered, Karl, you would have noticed a sign that says "Disease Storage Authorized Personnel Only."
Oh, that might be our ticket, everybody.
All right,
Disease
Tell everybody-
storage.
careful what you touch.
Careful what you touch for sure, and we'll see if there's a cure storage room. If there isn't, we might need to go.
Everyone enter. There's cures inside. You see the two medfits like try to sniff the sand.
It's like, oh, this isn't the right powder. Yeah, this is just sand. Worthless sand.
Hey! Sand has been traveling the oceans for many eons. You treat it with respect.
Makes a raspberry sound.
Yeah, but it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
Mortimus, you're defending sand now?
Sand is basically the dirt of the beach.
You're the dirt of the beach.
You're the dirt of the beach.
I don't even know what that
Fine.
means.
I'll turn around and open the door. All pouty faced.
Oh.
All right. Door creaks open.
Oh dear.
Great.
We got more for you.
Well,
Yeah.
this is awkward.
Yeah.
So you see 3 more zombies in these blue robes wandering the hallway, and when they see you, they immediately turn and begin to shamble towards you. That means more initiative.
Yay.
I was just about to be. What if I speak zombies? No.
No. Your accent's atrocious.
It is. So is my initiative roll.
Too bad.
Ready?
Mordan, you're first.
Right, let's do this.
Who's first?
21 hits.
And 7 slashing.
Now I wish I brought ball bearings.
Where's your mold earth now?
Oh.
One time we had played a game where a bunch of skeleton horses were chasing us down a hallway. There's like 5 of them, and they're like, "Wait a second, ball bearings!" And basically, we just pot shotted them as they were just tripping on them all the whole time.
Oh,
Right.
usually your first reaction when it comes to horses is, "Where's some stairs?"
Alright, that
That's
zombie
why I
will
am a
dash
horse.
to get up to you. Alright,
Okay.
Mortimus.
I'm going to chill touch the one in front of Mordan, as it is a ranged attack. Dirty 20 is definitely going to hit.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will do damage. It might not. 6 necrotic damage.
To the one he attacked already?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn, and it has disadvantage on attacks rolls against me until the end of my next turn. So
Okay.
I didn't read the against me. So.
That'll teach those regenerative zombies.
Alright, Net.
Oh, I'm so sick. fighting things.
Hate the game part of the game.
I fought a piece of clothes and now I'm all knackered.
Stabby with my halberd. Although I guess it's slashy. Recklessly.
Whoa, watch out,
24.
you almost hit me.
Just
We're
swinging
hits.
it around. Oh. That's someone right in front of me, also, just obviously.
Yeah.
But
Obviously. That's a hit.
6 damage.
Slash to the robe. Big gash in his chest now.
Die! Again! Please!
I yell from the back, not the robe!
Shove past that zombie. But going through that's difficult terrain, so that's his movement. No wait, no it's not. Hold on. He doesn't have to dash. Right, he's gonna raise a hand, try to scratch it at net. 9
Disadvantage.
miss.
Nope. Does not hit.
Alright, Karl. Karl.
I do Sacred Flame and the one in front of net.
Alright. Is that a dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw, yeah.
You may as well click the thing when you cast it, since it also includes the
Description.
the listing for the deck save
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
So I should click it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he rolls a 5. Or 7.
7 radiant damage.
Yeah, because it rolls the damage in advance and it lists the save that Joey has to roll against.
Yeah, so
right.
round
Just everything all at once.
Right, just 7 damage. Also kind of useful with that spell is it ignores cover. So, that's neat.
Huzzah. Oh, yes, that's right.
What's the saving throw? I guess that usually doesn't. Right, 7 radiant, pretty good. Alright, slam attack against Mordan. 6 will miss. Right, Mordan.
I'll go for the one in front of net this time. And probably miss.
That hits.
Oh, I forgot how easily...
Yeah,
how little they dodge.
Zombies are 8.
5 slashing.
Right.
The only
Yeah,
things
looks like
lower
you
that I'm
use
familiar
them.
with are oozes, which are 6 for the or gelatinous cubes, which are 6.
Alright, natural 20 against
Oof.
Mordan.
Mordan's gonna die.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
He looks proud of himself, though.
I did it, guys. Good job, Gary.
Right,
Gary.
Gary.
Take that or I mean up brains.
Alright, Mortimus.
I'm gonna cast Hex on the one in front of Mordan.
Get rid of this one.
Yeah.
Um,
So if you can mark this one as Hex.
Alright.
Let's see. And Eldritch Blast, because I'm at a distance. I don't have much else to do. Yeah. 10 will hit because it's a zombie. 8 force damage.
does the Hex do extra damage?
Hex does extra damage. Sorry, I'm not used to hexing. Here's the hex roll. Oh,
Exit.
I didn't,
Stage left.
yeah, but I don't have it down there.
Exit stage
There.
love.
He's left even. 5, so 11 total.
You're kind of evening out the damage between all these guys. Right, that.
Okay. Do I wanna? Nah, not for zombies. I'm just gonna do my thing. Don't mind me. Oh, 12.
12 hit.
Eh. Oh my god. 5 damage.
Right, still standing.
Ugh.
Zombies.
Am I right?
He will do a slam attack against you. It's a 15 hit.
Ever did, yeah.
This is
Looking like a true survivor. Oh, right. Roll it regularly.
Still 15.
Damn it. I'm still standing after all this time.
For 2 bludgeon.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, you,
I knew you were a
I'm
wizard.
dead. I'm dead.
Straight
I'm
up.
so sorry. Yeah.
Wait,
He
what?
only had 1
No,
HP,
no,
so
no,
he did
you-
more than.
kidding.
I'm joking.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I heal like crap.
Alright, Karl.
All right, I'm gonna try the one in front of Net. I'm gonna try Toll the Dead.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I like Toll the Dead.
Wisdom
Target-
save, I think.
So I'm going to hit it. Yeah, wisdom save. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, these things are really smart. They roll a 4.
They roll a 4.
So this
That's
one,
a
it
fail.
does more damage if they're already hurt. So I'm not sure what.
So go ahead and click the thing. It'll be the 1d12.
Okay, so yeah, because it's missing its hit points, so that's a yes.
Yeah.
Roll 11.
Nice.
Right,
Roddick.
this thing grabs its, like, starts clawing at its head, like, it will slump to the ground,
Mars attacks.
and
Ooh.
You know what's wild? I
All
went
the
to
dead is what I'm
fucking
getting.
Spirit Halloween today, and there was so much Mars Attack stuff.
Yeah, there was.
And I'm
Thank-
like, why?
Thanks, I hate it. I
Like,
hate that movie.
why? Of all things, why Mars Attack? I don't get. Like, Mark, you and I talked about it like a couple weeks ago, and now it's just everywhere again. All of a
Yeah,
sudden.
I'm guessing it's like, well, what other properties do we have that are kind of scary even out of context? And the brain aliens kind of are.
So bizarre. Like, they had a full,
Yeah.
like, electronic, like not electronic,
Animatronic,
animatronic thing.
which is still electronic.
What was scarier, the aliens or Jack Nicholson as president?
Both.
No, the lady with the chihuahua body with the lady head.
that was
technically-
radiant damage or necrotic damage, right?
That was necrotic, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So the zombie kind of falls to his knees in pain, but then he slowly starts to rise up with 1 hit point.
Mordan, do you mind?
Alright, slam attack against Mordan. 19.
Meats.
7 bludgeoning.
Ooh, good hit.
While
so-
you're being hit.
You're not so confident now, are you?
Which one was that?
This one.
You're next. But we'll get rid of the one hurt to the left first. No, I won't.
Yeah, negative miss.
Ouch.
Got me in the shoulder, so and just
Alright. The one below you, do a slam attack. 19 again.
I'm also using my bonus action as a second wind.
Okay. Is that an extra attack or a healing? What do we got?
Healing.
Healing.
Okay.
Hey.
It's pretty good. But you attack again for 3 bludgeoning.
Yay!
Only a net loss of 2.
Right, Mortimus.
Gonna hit the one I marked with Hex.
Right.
That was the one below me, right?
Correct.
21 hits.
1 damage plus. I'm sorry, 4 damage plus 2 damage, so 6 damage total. Force.
Right. Looking hurt, but still standing.
Oh god, I hate zombies. Especially when we don't have any AoE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish I had a cleave.
And nobody has fire, apparently.
None of you just like have
Yeah.
a wizard, so you have like spells. Right.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm getting mad now. Fuck this. I'm raging. Ah!
Actually, 2
These
damage.
things are almost dead
Yeah.
unless you want to protect yourself from damage. I wouldn't recommend it.
Alright, fine. I won't then. But I'm still
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
recklessly attack it.
One of
Well-
us grabs you and goes, "It's okay, no, don't."
What's the... Should I written...
You're
do I
right,
rec-
why not?
Yeah.
For zombies. You got Mordan next to you doing not wasting any reactions, so that's actually a
Nat
good
20.
combo. There you go.
God damn it. Of course it's gonna be on the one that has, like, fucking no health.
What?
Yeah, it has 1 health.
Which is what you want because it can still come back up.
Not on a
Actually,
critical hit. If a critical
Yeah,
hit,
that's
the
right.
critical
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
That's why it goes down.
Yep.
That's true.
Ah! Finally! I'm gonna...
That's why you need to bury things. I keep telling people.
I'm just gonna, like, step on its body.
Oh,
You have a halberd!
wish.
Oh, so I'm... Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. Too late.
Net's jumping on it like a
Sorry.
puddle, like rain boots, kind of.
Yeah.
Right. Karl.
All right, toll of the dead on the one that keeps slapping Mordan, the one in front of him.
So, wisdom.
So I'm gonna
rolls a
roll
4.
5 necrotic damage.
All right. This one starts pawing at its head, but this time the skull cracks and the gooey brains leak out on the floor, and he falls over.
Wait, we could eat our own brains.
We had brains all along. How embarrassing!
I didn't know.
Slam against net
Did
roll of 5.
I thought... Wait, what?
It missed you.
Oh! I thought... No, I heard net roll a 5, and I was like...
No.
I know.
A 5
What?
what?
Oh wait, that
I
has
was-
advantage.
Just a 5.
Oh, he rolls a 10.
Still doesn't hit.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Mordan. Mordan.
There you go.
11 will hit.
Mordan is short for more damage. 11.
Damage.
Right, you do what you think would be a killing blow. You think you slice this thing in half. Oh wait, it's a critical. Oh wait, no.
No,
Wait, I
no,
rolled
no.
a critical. Sorry. Yeah, he gets back up.
Oh,
Oh, bloody blighters. Mort, your turn.
Out of the way, I know what I gotta do.
Did your hex do anything for you when the other one died, by the way?
I can move it now over to this zombie. Oh yeah, with Hex, I get to make disadvantage on certain saving throws. I always forget that. Right?
I think so.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move it over to this
Uh-huh.
zombie and I'll give it disadvantage on Constitution.
Good idea.
Choose an ability to cast it. Yeah, I completely forget about that stuff. So, and I'm gonna hit it with my shovel.
yeah.
Wonk.
Wonk.
Come
Yeah.
on.
19 hits.
For 10 damage.
Yeah, you bash its head and it goes into his torso.
Stay in the ground.
Y'all right?
No,
Okay.
dead things are supposed to be in the ground.
Sometimes they're not, man. But you're doing the gods' work to put them
Yes.
back in. All right. I heal Mordan. Let me see how.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
What was that?
I want to heal you.
Okay. Get on with
Do I
it.
have permission to heal you?
Do I have permission to heal you? No, I'm just looking at the options here. All right, I'm going
Probably just use your med pack, since that's the most reusable thing.
Yeah.
So
Because you can always use your spells for something else if you need to.
Right.
Especially outside of combat.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going to ask. I was going to ask Joey that. I'm like, outside of combat, healer's kit, let's freaking go for it. So,
Yeah.
as an
I think this is like the first time anyone's ever used a healing kit. So remind me.
The first time with the actual healer feat anyway. We've used them before to
Stabilize.
people.
Yeah.
So the
Normally
healer.
they stabilize with the healer kit to get, I believe, 1d6 plus con, once per person per day. Once
Okay.
per character per day.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it's
so-
1d6 plus 4 plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice,
Which is their level.
which is their level, which would be 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 6.
It's a pretty good feat. You just get like free healing.
At lower levels, yeah.
Yeah, I guess higher ones it's probably not as well. It's per level. You get the level at least.
That's true, yeah.
Well, that's plus 4. So,
So
so
that
that
would
would
be
be
nine.
9.
9 heal, yep.
Yay!
And I look, I'm like, this is the only time I could use this for Mordan today. So be careful, okay?
I
We all-
think,
We all have a
Whatever.
different blood type, and that's all the blood you have for Morgan today.
Yep, exactly. And it's D for dwarf.
Do it.
Blood type D.
Does healer's kit have a certain number of charges?
10 charges, I
10
think.
charges. Okay. 5 gold. I think they're improving the healer feat in
Yeah.
1D&D. Oh, but I forget how. All right. Yep. You see this long hallway. Now not full of zombies, and I will. It's probably a good place to call it right here. Unless you want to open one door and see what's behind it.
Do they
there
have
are
any
two-
signs on the outside?
Yes, let me see if there's any signs.
I feel the wall. Do they have any, like, the braille
Yeah.
signs?
Is there a sign on this door near me?
Yeah, I don't think any of these doors have signage.
I try to open this door right here.
Right.
No signs. This seems like a sign.
That one is locked.
Excuse me, Mordan. I try to open this one nearer.
I just
right.
noticed these doors are really big.
10-foot doors.
I guess that's why the human's opening it.
Yep. These
Just because
doors.
hallway combat sucks.
This is like Junji Ito. These doors fit me. These are my doors.
No, it's not, I just mean they're 2 squares wide. So
Yeah, they're 10 feet long.
Yeah. They really fit me.
And Karl's 1 by 2.
So is this door locked too?
Oh, sorry. A large red X is painted across the stone door before you. A violent banging and the sound of heavy objects being tossed around emanates from the chamber beyond.
Ooh.
I mean,
What do you think?
that sounds kind of dangerous. Do you really want to? Okay, you're opening the door.
Oh, you first.
But that's the thing. We're here to find cures. That sounds very violent for a cure.
Fair. Well, seems maybe we can hear something out in the other ones.
Yeah. Let's just check out. Let's just see the noises in the other ones.
I'll listen to the one on the left.
Right. We'll give me a perception check.
Oh boy, my favorite. Yeah, it's 15.
You do hear movement inside. Like a shuffling.
On the
And
left
you hear
one.
like things like clangs and the sound of things being moved around on tables.
I think this is the mess hall. It's lunchtime.
It's beat cheeseburger in paradise. They're happy.
Some zombies messing up Bilbo's plates.
Yeah, I'll do a perception check on the other door.
Right?
It appears to be a door.
14.
14. You hear the ocean.
Ooh.
You remember, like I said before, it's like a half submerged building. So
I hear the ocean. I like this room.
I mean, it was pretty pleasant on the ocean, but there wasn't any dirt.
No.
you have to go really far down to get to the dirt.
Yeah.
Well, I just noticed there isn't another way out, so we have to go through one of these rooms.
Well, there's also the door to the right from the entrance, but we'd have to, unless somebody here brought some thieves' tools, we'd have to break our way through.
I'll open this door.
Okay.
Excuse me.
It's got the spade-shaped lock to it.
Yeah.
We've only got the diamond key.
Oh my god, you were right.
I was right. I know my mess halls.
Let's see.
Oh god, it's Slimer.
It's less of a mess hall, more like a laboratory. Six
Oh.
long, unless you like drinking potions. 6 long stone tables are set with steel and glass laboratory equipment in this chamber, whose walls are lined with shelves holding all manner of storage, knickknacks, and tools. And a armed humanoid with white skin and red eyes moves from table to table, adjusting bubbling mixtures and carefully adding reagents. Give me a stealth check.
All of us?
No, just Mortimus.
8!
8.
Damn these giant doors.
Creak.
It the door makes a lot of noise, and this ghastly figure calmly places the bottle he was examining back on the table, turns his head towards you, and then says in Draconic, Karl, you would recognize him saying,
Yes.
"Explain yourselves, intruders."
I speak back in Draconic. We are looking for a yellow vial to cure people in our village. Can you help us?
Sorry, I was just seeing if there was artwork. This guy, not really. Let's leave on that cliffhanger.
All right.
Karl, what did you say?
I
We're,
said,
we're here to kill you.
Oh, good. I hear that's custom for dragons.
I've got an accent.
I don't think he likes my accent, guys.
Yeah, like you notice, like when he speaks, it's like a weird version of Draconic, but you're able to piece together bits of the words. But yeah, we'll continue that next week.
Zombies are the only creatures that a low-level party will take as long as fighting anything as when you're level 17.
Yeah, the thing with zombies is when they die, they roll a Constitution saving throw, and they could rise back up.
Oh, they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's either critical or I think fire.
I know
Radiant or critical.
Yeah, it's fire with trolls and probably one or two.
Yeah.
Personally, I only do the resurrection thing once.
Yeah.
Or if I do,
Yeah.
I raise the DC to be higher, so it's harder.
Yeah.
Remember that one of our first games? I think it was the Schultz one. There was those little zombie things, and like they just wouldn't die.
Would not die.